In America right now, someone is swiping right. They believe they're opening the door to love. A new chapter. A soulmate waiting on the other side. But what if that swipe isn't an invitation to romance? What if it's an invitation to ruin? Last year alone, Americans lost over $1 billion to romance scams. Think about that number, 1 billion, not stolen by robbers in masks, not by hackers breaking into vaults, but by words typed on a screen. By promises of forever love. By carefully crafted illusions designed to pierce the heart before emptying the bank account. Listen to the voices of those who lived through it.
He told me I was his only one. 2 weeks later, I was sending him money. Money I didn't even have.
She said she was stranded at an airport. I wired her my retirement savings. She disappeared.
I thought I was talking to an American soldier overseas. I thought I was helping. I lost everything.
This is the dark underworld of digital love. And tonight, you're going to learn the 3 red flags that could save your life. The signs most Americans miss until it's too late. Because the ghost of the Tinder trickster isn't gone. He's just multiplied. And if you don't know what to watch for, the next victim could be you. Let's start with the first red flag. Red flag 1, the speed of affection. When a scammer sets their sights on you, they don't move slowly. They come with intensity. They shower you with affection almost instantly. Within days, sometimes hours, they're confessing things that normally take months in a healthy relationship. You'll hear things like, "I've never felt this way before. You're my soulmate. I can't stop thinking about you. It feels flattering. It feels intoxicating." But here's the truth, it's not love. It's a tactic. Scammers know the faster they can sweep you into an emotional current, the less likely you are to question them when the requests begin. In healthy American dating culture, relationships take time. Trust grows through shared experiences, through meeting family, through real-world interaction. But scammers skip all of that. They accelerate intimacy so they can reach your wallet before you realize what's happening. And if you push back, they'll guilt you. They'll say, "If you don't believe me, maybe you don't care about me." They'll twist doubt into betrayal until you feel guilty for protecting yourself. That's not love. That's manipulation. Red flag 2, money by emotion. This is where the scam reveals its true goal. Once they've built the illusion of closeness, the emergencies begin. Maybe they claim they can't access their bank account. Maybe they're stuck overseas. Maybe a family member is suddenly sick. At first, it will seem small. A couple $100s, just a bridge until they get back on their feet. Then the amounts grow. And always, the request is tied to emotion. To guilt. To fear. To love. Scammers know how deeply Americans value loyalty, generosity, and support. They know if you love someone, you'll want to stand by them. They twist those values into weapons. You'll hear lines like, "If you really loved me, you'd help. I promise I'll pay you back as soon as I can. I don't have anyone else to turn to." It's not just the money they're taking. It's your dignity, your trust, your hope. That's what makes romance scams the most devastating of all. Red flag 3, the disappearing act. They'll talk endlessly. They'll send photos, write long messages, and even call. But when it comes time to meet face to face, suddenly, they vanish. Excuses pile up. "My webcam is broken. I'm stuck on a business trip. The military won't allow me to video chat." And if you ever push harder, they'll become offended. They'll make you feel guilty for asking. This is where modern technology makes things even more dangerous. Scammers aren't just hiding behind excuses anymore. They're using deepfake videos, AI-generated selfies, and even cloned voices to maintain the illusion. A scammer can look you in the eye through a screen, and you'll still be staring at a lie. Here's a chilling truth most Americans don't know: many romance scammers aren't individuals. They're networks. Sometimes, when one scammer grows tired or busy, they'll hand your case file to another, who picks up right where the first left off. To you, it feels like one person. In reality, it could be a team of trained manipulators playing a role, passing you between them like an object. That's why the third red flag is so dangerous. Because by the time you notice the cracks, they already know everything about you, your habits, your fears, your finances. They've mapped the soft spots of your life. And that's when they strike hardest. Here's the twist. The Tinder Trickster didn't work alone. In fact, most romance scams targeting Americans today don't come from a lonely scammer in a dark room. They come from organized networks, entire schools of deception. They call them scammer schools. Places in parts of Africa, Southeast Asia, and Eastern Europe where young recruits are trained like soldiers. They study American slang, pop culture, and regional accents. They memorize scripts tailored to different targets: a widow in the Midwest, a college student in California, a retired veteran in Florida. Each profile is a case study. Each victim, a project. And now, technology has supercharged their playbook. With AI tools, scammers can generate flawless dating profiles, complete with photos of people who don't even exist. They can clone voices, send convincing video calls, even mimic the typing rhythm of real people. The very tools Americans use to connect, FaceTime, WhatsApp, Instagram, are now weapons turned against them. That's the twist. Romance scams aren't just crimes of the heart anymore. They're industrialized operations designed to drain the wealth of everyday Americans. This isn't just about stolen love. It's about stolen futures. But what if you're already in it? If you're listening now and realizing the person you've been talking to sounds like what I've described, here's what you need to do. First, stop sending money immediately. No matter what the excuse is, no matter how much they beg, cut it off. Second, cut communication. Block their number, their email, their social media accounts. Every message is a chance for them to pull you back in. Third, document everything. Save the messages, the photos, the money transfers. Screenshot the chats. Don't delete them out of shame, they are evidence. Then, report. In America, you have several lifelines. File a report with the FBI's Internet Crime Complaint Center, ic3.gov. Contact the Federal Trade Commission at ftc.gov. If you are a senior, call the National Elder Fraud Hotline at 1-833-FRAUD-11. Organizations like the AARP Fraud Watch Network offer free counseling and recovery advice. You are not alone. You are not foolish. You are not broken. You are human. And the sooner you step into the light, the sooner the healing begins. And if you're not yet caught in it, here's how to stay safe. Slow down. Real love doesn't rush you. If someone you've never met in person is declaring soulmates within days, pause. Take a step back. Verify. Run their photos through reverse image searches. Ask them to video chat in real time, holding up a specific item, something a scammer can't fake. Never, under any circumstance, send money to someone you haven't met face to face. Not cash, not gift cards, not crypto. Love never asks for wire transfers. Talk to someone you trust. Share your new relationship with a friend or family member. Sometimes, the people outside the emotional fog see the cracks you don't. And finally, meet in person. In public. With boundaries. Scammers evaporate in the daylight. But maybe the most important part is understanding why even smart Americans fall. It's not stupidity. It's neuroscience. Scammers exploit human biology. Love releases dopamine and oxytocin, chemicals that flood the brain with pleasure and trust. That's why their words feel addictive. That's why you want to believe them. Combine that with loneliness, something millions of Americans feel, especially after the pandemic, and you have a perfect storm. Add the uniquely American dream of finding companionship, building a family, or not growing old alone, and scammers know exactly which chords to play. This is why you can't outsmart a scammer with intelligence alone. It's not about brains. It's about biology. And that's why awareness is your greatest defense. So what have we learned? The 3 red flags: the speed of affection, the emotional pull for money, and the disappearing act. The twist, that this isn't one scammer, but a global industry fueled by technology, targeting Americans every single day. If you or someone you love is dating online, remember this: romance scams are the fastest growing fraud in the United States. They destroy savings, shatter families, and leave scars that don't heal easily. But knowledge is power. And by recognizing the signs, you can protect your heart, your money, and your future. If this story has opened your eyes, don't keep it to yourself. Share this video with someone you care about. A sister. A father. A friend swiping on Tinder tonight. Because one share could save them from heartbreak. One share could save them from ruin. And subscribe to Truth for Crime so you never miss the knowledge that could protect you. Because these scams aren't going away, they're evolving. And staying one step ahead may be the only way to stay safe. Now, here's the chilling part. This story isn't over. Because the next wave of scams isn't just coming from people. It's coming from machines. In the next episode, we'll reveal how artificial intelligence is creating digital lovers so convincing that even seasoned investigators are alarmed. Voices that sound real. Faces that don't exist. Entire personalities built to seduce and scam, and you won't believe how easy it is for criminals to deploy them. Next episode, the rise of AI romance scams. Until then, remember, someone, somewhere, is swiping right on a ghost. Don't let that ghost choose you.